Are you struggling to make ends meet? There are some people in our community who are, and they can't even afford to put food on the table and get one square meal in a week. Well, all of that is about to change because I'm joined today by chef Gemma Austin, owner and proprietor of A Peculiar Tea. And her mission is now to encourage people to come along on a Sunday afternoon and get a Sunday roast lunch, all at her expense. Gemma, you're very welcome to the feature today.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you having me on.
So Gemma, tell me a little bit about the business. And you've been going 10 months, and how has that been? I mean, you've opened up at a time that is difficult enough for hospitality.
Yeah, absolutely. So we opened on the 3rd of December last year, so we're open nearly 11 months now. And yeah, it's been incredible. We've been very lucky that we've been incredibly busy since we opened. Our concept is a wee bit different to what you would normally get. So we do themed menus. So we do afternoon tea during the day and then a tasting menu at night time. But we make it very theatrical. So like our current theme is Tim Burton. We've done themes such as the best of Roald Dahl and Cluedo, so it's a lot of fun.
Well, you've certainly brought that creativity into this recent idea, which is all about giving families or individuals at least one square meal in the week. Where did that come from, Gemma? What's that all about?
I think it really started just after watching, obviously we hear so much when you watch the news and you flick through your social media and you just see how much people are struggling. And we opened the restaurant with the ethos that we were going to be about community and helping people as much as we possibly could. We actually done a mental health theme where we raised over £9,000 for local mental health charities, and we're very much about the people, and it's just so sad to see that so many people are struggling.
So this was your first week to actually put it all together. So how did that go?
Yeah, it was amazing. Obviously it's went viral really on social media. We have so many people getting in touch. We've had hundreds of people getting in touch, and obviously loads of news outlets. Good Morning Britain actually got in touch yesterday. So it's amazing to see that the word is spreading. We were full today. We served 80 people a Sunday lunch, and it meant that they were given breads to start, and then they got a full Sunday dinner and a dessert. And it was just amazing to see so many people coming in and knowing that they're getting fed. And then those people were also when they were leaving, they were given a food parcel which was made up from donations from people that were given. So yeah, it was really incredible.
And no questions asked, Gemma. So it's really down to people's honesty. That's what you're working on, that people are being honest about what their need is and then coming into you.
Yes, absolutely. For anybody to ask for help, I know it can be very, very tough. And I know that a lot of people maybe have too much pride to reach out and get that help. But we aren't asking any questions. We don't want any proof of income. We don't want anything at all, because it's, unfortunately, with the way things are at the minute, it is a lot of working class, maybe full-time working families who are struggling because maybe one parent isn't working at the minute, or a family crisis or whatever it may be, have just set them back so much. And with the cost of living getting so expensive, they're at the stage now where they're relying on things like food banks. So I mean, who are we to judge? And at the end of the day, the way I see it is anybody that takes advantage of something like this, it's on their conscience be it.
Well, yes, this is the thing, isn't it? It's families now. It's families with maybe somebody working, as you say, that are really having the issues. The cost of food is so expensive. The cost of fuel is so expensive. For a family, it's keeping food on the table. And it was interesting. The other thing I noticed that you'd said was no social media.
Mainly it's for people to be anonymous. A lot of people maybe are a wee bit discouraged about coming out in case there's photos taken.
But you're not anonymous, Gemma. You were the runner-up on the BBC's Great British Menu last year. A girl from Carryduff, I believe.
Great British Menu is obviously watched by so many people. It's such a huge TV show now, and at the time we were just opening the restaurant whenever I was asked to go on, and it was at that stage where it's the kind of publicity that you couldn't pay for.
Listen, Gemma, it's been a pleasure chatting to you. And so how do people get in touch?
Yes, so they can email, it's chefgemmaAustin@gmail.com. Or even if you want to come into the restaurant, we're located at 44 University Road.
You can contact me by email michelle.lestis@belfast89.com. You're listening to In Biz at Belfast 89 FM, the feature that's all about business and for business in and around the city.